The house as cosmos. Figure 1.1. Dagara homestead including the house and the maiden. The Dagara house, no matter its size, is always divided into two locations as living habitats. The habitat of the ground level and the habitat of the roof level. The two habitats are separated by the suspended terrace, serving as a roof for the ground level habitat and as a floor for the roof level one. The construction materials include earth prepared as mud, wood, and grass. The mud is usually dug out in the vicinity of the maiden situated in the homestead. At the completion of the building of the house, the place where the mud is dug out becomes the pond, tambok, of the homestead, figuring partially as the image of the sea man. This location is associated with the westerly direction and downstream movement. Dagara do not dig into the ground to lay a foundation wall, but build on the top surface of the earth after they have dug and positioned a specific number of stones in specific places of the earth. The walls are built by daily adding a mud rim to the rim built the previous day. The completed walls of the house usually consist of 8 or 9 mud rims, each about 20 centimeters high and thick. A 10th or 9th rim of wall is usually built and made to reach above the suspended terrace. The whole house is divided into several rooms. Each room outlines a portion of the suspended terrace clearly demarcated by the 9th or 10th rim of wall. The demarcations create plots of terraces of different sizes and shape. Terraces and roofs are made by staking into the ground a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 8 thick two-pronged forked beams and crossing them horizontally with a relevant number of thick long beams. The number of forked beams and long beams used will always depend on the type of room built. Thus, the mother's kitchen, makuru, usually has only 4 forked beams staked into the ground and crossed horizontally by 2 long ones, whereas the father's ritual room, zanza, will have 6 forked beams and 3 long horizontal ones. The long common room is usually the biggest and longest room of the homestead and will have 8 forked beams and 4 long ones. Their sociocultural significance as female, male, and social domains, as I will explain in chapter 4, partly account for these differences in number. The size of the house depends on the number of adult men and women living together. Its physical structure, particularly the structure of the terrace as a living habitat, vividly discloses the social and residential composition of the homestead. The two main focal points as far as the habitat of the roof level is concerned are 2 types of mud walls huts, named respectively as kampi or kampli and bopie, plural bopero, and the main granary, named Sazubog. The morphology of the two focal points follows in outline the internal structure of the cosmic realm and gives meaning and legitimacy to the principles governing the social organization of the homestead.